It all started in the school nativity, when I was Joseph and the innkeeper fell asleep.
I needed some confidence.
I couldn't even go into a family party. I was that shy.
I used to be shy, but now I'm more confident with my acting style.
I always loved being on stage.
I just love musical theatre.
I just love performing.
I just love acting.
Kids act every day.
I love when people are watching me. It makes me feel happy.
I just love making people smile.
I love the feeling that I get in my tummy when I'm performing.
I love doing new voices and accents like this one.
My family say I sing and act like Beyonce. I started theatre school when I was 4. Ever since, I've been a total drama queen.
I was always a drama queen.
I've always wanted to be on TV.
I watch TV and I really wanted to be in it.
People say I'm naturally confident. They said I was a natural. Got to get her into acting.
I had so much energy, so my mum sent me to acting class, but now I have even more energy.
When I was little, I played the part of a star in my nativity and just loved it.
After I was in a musical, I just couldn't stop.
I remember the exact moment I was 3 at Frozen sing-along dressed up as Anna. I went on the stage and I didn't want to come back down. I didn't want to come back down. I didn't want to come back down.
For me,
It was only a year ago.
It was the first time
I saw a musical.
in the West End.
Everyone was singing.
and dancing.
And sometimes it got really sad.
It made me cry.
But sometimes it was happy.
And the whole audience was laughing.
And clapping.
I realised about halfway through
That I didn't want to be laughing in the audience.
I wanted to be on stage.
I wanted to be on stage. I wanted to be acting.
And singing.
surrounded by people just like me.
None of my friends like the things that I do.
I try not to think about it too much.
Because they're my friends.
But sometimes it makes me feel like I'm a little weird.
But in that theatre,
With the lights.
And the noise.
And costumes.
everyone was like me.
And even though no one was looking at me,
It was the first time I really felt seen.
I really felt seen.
We felt seen.
They felt seen.
We 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 felt seen.
If I'm being honest,
If I'm being truly honest,
I never really expected to fit in perfectly.
I never really expected to fit in properly.
I never expected to be friends.
Well,
Friends with everyone, I mean.
Not everyone.
I was ready.
For a few people to call me names.
Behind my back.
Behind my back.
Behind my back.
Or
Think I was strange.
strange.
And yes,
That sort of thing happens all the time at school.
As soon as people find out
I have acne.
I'm dyslexic.
I have anxiety.
I'm a dancer.
I'm trans. That I'm brown.
I'm plus sized.
I have a stutter. But I'm a Muslim.
I'm bisexual.
I have OCD.
I'm dyslexic.
I'm an immigrant.
I have diabetes. I'm black. When people find out,
I have braces.
I am bisexual. I have Henoch-Schönlein-Purpura.
Muslim.
I'm dyslexic.
I have a disability.
I suffer from acne.
I have short-term memory loss.
I'm Indian.
I have OCD.
I'm ginger.
I'm gay.
I'm a survivor.
Fingers get pointed.
Fingers get pointed.
And then the whispers start.
But every so often,
you find a place.
Where that doesn't happen.
Or better yet,
When there are people like you.
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 so that no one looks at you differently.
So no one looks at you strangely because of the colour of your skin.
Because of my skin.
Yeah, because of your skin.
And people help you
When your disability makes things harder.
and when you open up.
Just as you open up
To people, they don't judge you.
People don't judge you.
They don't judge you.
where everyone is a little bit different.
Where everyone's a little bit different.
Where everyone's a little bit different.
Where everyone is a little bit different.
Everyone's a little bit different.
But because of that,
Because of that.
We're all a little bit the same.
We're all a little bit the same.
2 weeks until I leave school.
I've got 2 months until my exam results.
I'm moving to Australia in 7 months.
2 months until I start my diploma.
In 3 months, I will be leaving home to move to Essex to go to drama school. I have 5 months before I move out.
3 months until I start my first year at college.
I move to London in 3 days.
I have 4 months, 121 days to figure out what I'm going to do with the rest of my life.
I know it's a fact.
And I know time passes.
And it'll happen.
It'll happen.
And I know that there's nothing I can do to stop it.
But for some reason...
I can't quite grasp the concept.
Because I've done this.
I've done this.
I've done this.
I've done this.
I've booked my first job.
I've moved to a foreign country for 5 months and made friends with total strangers.
I've finished college and have done my final show.
I asked for help when I know I needed it.
I graduated musical theatre college in a pandemic.
I've booked my first few acting jobs.
I've overcome the loss of a loved one.
Because I've survived the distance that COVID puts between people. I've done the whole coming out thing.
I finally started taking my life aspirations seriously.
I've moved on and I'm happy by myself.
I found a reassurance in who I am now.
I've learned how to love myself.
And now I'm supposed to do it all again.
But then I remember.
It's a little different now.
It's a little different now.
The first time, I was probably the first.
Boy dancer. Person in my family to perform on a stage.
Fake redhead Jewish girl.
Gay Geordie lass I'd ever seen at musical theatre college down south.
Northern mixed race Asian girl to learn 3 languages.
Muslim girl to pre-ed school.
Indian girl in my swimming gala to win a trophy.
To stand up for herself. Not to follow in my family's footsteps.
To take a shot.
To wear leotard under my football kit.
I probably was the first gay person to come out in my year.
They had never encountered.
I had to suffer through
Preconceived stereotypes.
And the adjustment period. And the questions upon questions.
But now, maybe it'll be different.
Maybe their questions will be answered
by their favourite TV show.
Or their questions will be answered in the book that they finished last night.
I'm a little more represented now.
Because we're a little more represented now.
I'm a little more represented.
Because I'm a little more represented now.
Because we're a little bit more represented now.
Because we're a little more represented now.
I'm a little more represented now.
Because I'm a little more represented now.
Ni gadi an hoi chi leo gai ngo.
Dwi'n cael fy nghynrychioli bach yn fwy nawr.
Weil ich mich jetzt ein bisschen mehr vertreten fühle.
因为我现在有更多的目标. Ki achshav yesh li chzat yolte yazug.
Hodoyan, doi bumo.
Nai po representaite.
Unsure. It means I can see myself.
But it means other people can see me too.
Other people can see me too.
And that's all I really want.
To be seen.
To be seen.
Is to be seen.